If you're curious to know what camera gear we brought with us on our Kenya safari trip, keep watching, this video is for you. But before we jump into it, opening sequence. Hello wildlife watchers, welcome back for an all new Safari Insights video. I'm Jeff, a Safari travel advisor, and joining me today is my friend, my creative collaborator, Aleks.
Hi.
Thanks for joining us, Aleks.
Thanks for having me.
I have her joining us for the Safari Insights video because we're going to talk about photography and videography. Aleks here is a very talented photographer. Her primary business is doing couple shoots and weddings, but I have brought her for this safari experience because I wanted her to add safari storytelling to her portfolio. And she's 2 weeks into her first safari ever, and we have been talking a lot about the gear we brought with us and been using this in many different circumstances. So we wanted to sit down and have a casual conversation about the gear we brought, what's been working for us, and what we plan to shoot with for the next 2 weeks of our trip. Yeah?
Yeah, let's do it.
First of all, how are you enjoying your first safari?
Living a pinch me life.
Before we jump into the video, what do you love about photography in general?
My favorite part about photography is being able to portray the authentic moments of storytelling.
You like capturing the essence of a moment.
Absolutely.
Full disclosure, Aleks and I don't consider ourselves wildlife photographers necessarily. Like I mentioned, you focus on people subjects usually. And while I love shooting wildlife photos while on safari, my focus is usually videos and creating content for the channel. Trust me, I've been on lots of safaris. I've seen true wildlife photographers out there with their big honkin' lenses, all in camo. They kind of look like a bazooka. That's not who we are. We're more focused on the storytelling aspect of the safari experience. So these are the tools that we use to help us capture that. This is really fun because here on the table, we have everything we brought with us, and we represent 3 different camera brands. We're not loyal to one. We just have what works for us, and all these pieces of gear, all these lenses, they are used for different purposes that we're going to talk about. If you're curious to explore any of the items we mentioned in this video, all of them are linked below. Our full camera gear setup and breakdown is linked in the description. I want to make it easy for you guys to explore what we packed, and it's not just camera gear we have there, it's everything else we brought as well. Anyway, let's jump into it. I'll go ahead and start with my camera. This is my Sony a7 Mark III. This has been my primary camera for 4+ years. I've taken it to numerous wildlife destinations. It has never let me down, and it's not considered an entry-level camera, but it's not considered overly excessive either. Pragmatically, it's very compact being a mirrorless camera. It's lightweight, so it's easy to shove into my carry-on or backpack. And the heaviest part I have here is this lens that I use for all my wildlife shots. This is a 70-350 lens. This lens is completely compatible with this camera body. It's a Sony lens, Sony camera. This thing has never let me down. If you have been watching my videos, a lot of the high definition footage you see is taken on this. So Shelly, who's traveling with us, has an identical camera. This is actually hers because I'm filming this video on mine. So you can see what the video quality looks like. Anytime I want a zoom shot of the wildlife, this is what I bust out. It has served me so well. I love that when I'm taking video on it, it has image stabilization, which is super handy because sometimes you're in a rumbling vehicle and it's really hard to get that shot. But this makes it that much easier.
What lenses did you bring with it?
I brought a 28-70 lens, which is what I'm filming this on. That's obviously a less zoomed in shot, a wider field of view. This one, though, is the 70-350. What I really like about this is if you don't have a lot of familiarity with cameras and you're kind of starting off, the automatic setting is very user-friendly. It's easy to look like a professional with this, even if you don't know what you're doing. I'm not someone who knows a lot about the metrics and the mechanics of cameras. Like, I'll dive into it once in a while, but when it comes to shutter speed, aperture, ISO, like I'm just not that guy, you know? I just like capturing the moments, and this has been just the perfect tool for that. Very compatible for me and my style. I love the image quality, the sharpness, and the durability, truly. Some of my favorite shots we've taken with this on this trip has been in Samburu when I filmed a pride of lions coming towards us in this gorgeous golden light. I had the camera situated on the vehicle that was parked, the engine was turned off, and about 12 lions came right towards us. I'm showing the footage here. So special. Then we've captured elephants, lots of black rhinos and lewa, and I'm going to cherish this footage forever. This is my primary setup. I absolutely love it. I might upgrade eventually, but for now, this is all I need.
Amazing.
Yeah. All right, Aleks, what do you got?
Hello. The two cameras I brought with me is my R6 Canon. It's a mirrorless camera as well. It's a very lightweight body. What adds on the weight are the two lenses that I packed with me. My 70-200, my telephoto, and my 28-70. And the second camera that I have with me is my Fuji X100VI. And this has been the primary camera that I've been using for the storytelling part of the trip. And I'm quite obsessed with it. And everybody has been asking me about what the photos have been taken on, because I also deliver them right away. I share photos as we go through the trip. My favorite part about the camera is its size and how light it is.
So travel friendly.
It's so travel friendly. Has a 40 megapixel sensor, which if you know anything about image quality, you can blow these images up on your walls. What I love about this Fuji the most as I'm traveling is the ability to connect to my phone through Bluetooth and to be able to share the images with my friends and family as I'm traveling and pack it in my pocket and take it with me wherever I go.
Aleks has been so good at delivering photos so quickly. I feel like I blink after a sighting and then she's sending me all the footage right away. Like the conversion for that, beautiful. We've had so much fun with that camera. It's not necessarily a wildlife photography camera, so we really want to emphasize that it's meant for the storytelling, capturing our experience. But I think we've all agreed that some of our favorite images have come from that little camera.
Absolutely.
Extremely travel friendly.
So much soul, so much cinematic feel is portrayed through this camera. I think it shows off a lot of soul and culture through it.
Could you talk about the filter? Because when you snap a photo, there's this rich color to them. How is that made possible to really bring out the soul of images?
So those are called recipes, and you can save them and filter through them as you're taking the photos. The camera already simulates film like preset or look to them, so there's little to no editing that you need to do when snapping the photos, which has been incredible.
How many photos are we averaging a day?
250.
Right. Are you going to edit all those by the end of the day? No. So it's so nice that those preset recipes apply that filter in advance just for quick turnaround.
If you're a photographer, you know you want the quality, but you also want the beautiful coloring of your photos. So it's been amazing.
That camera shines when the sun is shining most. Like usually midday light is so harsh and so light, but Aleks has been taking these images of us at bush picnics and whatnot, and the coloring is so nice. If I was taking that without the filter lens, it would just like look like washed out, overexposed trash. So that's when that thing works wonders.
Yes, the dynamic range of all the colors, the bright, the whites and the shadows, it does a phenomenal job equaling and pulling out all the colors. But unlike the DSLR cameras, they have way more contrast between the shadows and the brights. So when I'm photographing wildlife and I want to get a little bit close and personal to them, I use my Canon with the 70-200. I can get way more closer to them.
So you're a professional photographer outside of the safari world, and that's your primary camera.
Correct.
What do you love about Canon and that camera in particular?
Oh, I love the richness of the colors that I'm able to capture with the Canon. The images just have a beautiful green color base to them, just like my third hand.
Yeah.
Like an extension
and your third
of
eye.
me, my third eye.
So do you want to talk about what not to bring next time you go on safari? I'm talking about you over there.
That's this guy. My favorite lens to photograph any session and any wedding. These two are my go-tos. But on this trip, it is a very hefty lens. I haven't found any use for it just because the storytelling and the focal length is quite unnecessary when I have this Fujifilm on me, and this is pocket size.
This one takes the crown.
This is the winner.
So that's a 28-70 lens, right? That's exactly the same one I have on my camera, just the Sony edition. And you would use that for hold out shots, more portraits, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah. Which again, it takes me 2 seconds to whip this bad boy out and capture a similar image.
If we had a weigh scale, this one would definitely lean the teeter-totter that way.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Do you want to share some of your favorite photos you've taken so far?
Yes.
And on which camera?
My favorite photo that I've taken on my Canon with the 70-200 lens has been a photo of the dik-dik. They're very hard to photograph and spot when they're just standing still.
They're so skittish.
They're so skittish. I was able to zoom in and get close and personal with him yesterday, and it was just a cute, intimate photo of him looking straight into the camera and smiling. With my Fuji camera, my favorite photo that was taken was at the Sorara camp of 2 giraffes on a stormy night, and the depth of the image, because of the recipes that are programmed in the camera, is just chef's kiss.
You capture some cultural images as well, and the Samburu people are known for such vibrant wardrobe, and that camera really brought those colors out.
And same with the elephant sanctuary, at the elephant sanctuary. Gorgeous.
And it makes me look good. Well, anyway, that's our camera setup. Now, what do we transport these cameras in? I think this would be a good chance for us to show our camera bags, because we have matching ones on this trip. This has been such a travel-friendly bag. These are Wandered bags. Mine's green, hers is orange. Oh wow, hers has gone through it.
It lived.
It goes to show its durability. These have been so nice because they're built for photographers and adventurers like us, and they're comfortable to wear. And let's just show how the cameras are stored in them. First of all, magnetic strap. Woo!
And it's so safe to have the zipper on your back. No one's getting in.
Exactly. So this is actually the camera cube that is installed inside. I had to purchase this separately, but it just made sense that I get the whole setup. And so the camera here would just slide right into this. And I've got my chargers, my extra lenses, my batteries, some lens wipes, which by the way are super handy to have on safari because there's lots of dust, especially here in Tsavo. Let me show you a really cool pocket. This has been so nice.
It's my favorite.
It's my favorite too. Okay, first of all. So this is a side access, and you open it up like this. And in most cases, the camera cube zipper would already be open, and my camera would be right there. So I have a video example showing you how when you're on the go and you're wearing it, you don't have to take off the whole backpack. You just lean it forward and open this flap and grab your lens. So nice.
My favorite pocket for a traveler has been this back pocket.
Oh
where
yeah,
we
the secret pocket.
The secret pocket where we can store money, or a passport, or your favored souvenir.
Look at that.
And it's so tight.
Ain't
And
nobody getting in that.
no one would know. How would they know?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Unless they're watching this video.
That's right. And then there's one more secret one, which right there.
Oh my gosh, I didn't know about that.
Yeah, and you can store anything in here too. Maybe your lens wipes or mosquito bug repellent.
That is smart. Another secret pocket. I'm still discovering more pockets. Yeah, so that's been such a handy dandy travel friendly backpack that we want to talk about. Is there any other camera accessories or features you want to show? I really like your straps. Where'd you get those?
Oh, always a gift from my mom. It's super comfortable. It doesn't cut into your neck. It's affordable. We'll link it below. This strap I actually got on my trip in Thailand in January.
They look like they're cohesive with each other. Look at that.
They're so cute.
Well, I just have a boring Sony strap. What about any memory card converters or anything like that?
What I also brought with me is a charger for my batteries, one extra battery, an air puffer to puff out all the dust that might be getting into your lens. Importantly, extra cards with a sealed card holder.
You know you're having a good adventure when you're using all the cards.
Yes, and they're filling up quickly. And then just a memory external SSD drive to store and back up the images that we had taken from the trip. And that's it.
So there's two things I want to show you. This is a sensor cleaner. So this actually cleans the mirror on the camera body. And this is really nice because sometimes if dust collects there, you have to get professionally cleaned. And there's a little solution that you pour on this, and then you just windshield wipe it across.
You're welcome to use the air puffer to do the same as you just blow in and out.
Nice.
That's brave of you for using that.
I know.
And
you have to be very gentle and prudent. And these are disposable one-time use items. You do not want to like throw this back in your bag and use it again because the sensor is sensitive. Another nifty thing I always take with me traveling is an SD card to phone reader. So you take the SD card out of your camera, you plug it into this reader, and then you plug it in your phone and you can select which photos you want to keep right on your phone. It's a great way of backing them up. Super nice to have that. So you can start sharing photos really quickly if you don't have a fancy Fuji like this, which Bluetooths them to your phone.
That's right.
Yeah. And that's a wrap on our gear breakdown for this Kenya safari. We are 2 weeks in and so excited to capture the next 2 weeks using this equipment. Again, if you're interested in exploring any of these items, you can find them all below our full storefront for what we packed for the safari. And if you have any questions, drop a comment. I'd be happy to answer them for you. And Aleks, thanks for guest starring in today's Safari Insights video.
Thanks for having me.
Anytime. She's got to be in more videos, right? Isn't she just cute? I want to put her in my pocket.
Stop it.
And if you want to follow along for more Safari Insights, hit subscribe. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
They're still there.
Okay, bye.
Bye.